I'll dive into a few of the pages over here, is the universal search. And so the universal search is very useful in that you can basically pull up whatever data you need at any specific point in time. So if we just start typing, let's say my name in here, we'll automatically see what results match for that particular query, being a tenant account under my name, or maybe it's a phone number, or maybe it's an address, or maybe it's an email address. Basically, whatever you have at your disposal, you can just start plugging in here, and you can find a match for that. So maybe a tenant's calling you on the phone, and you want to plug in their phone number real quick to find out what that tenant account is, or maybe they give you their email address or whatever it may be. You can quickly pull up their tenant account without having to generate a report and search through a page and filter through all of that garbage. So on the left-hand side here, we have the contacts page. This is going to list all of your contacts within the system. The filter bar that you're familiar with, you'll see all of the different types of contacts here, organized by color and name. So you can filter those based on that type. So if we just wanted to see all of the owners in our system, we can see all of our owner accounts, all of our vendor accounts, or tenant accounts, managers, whatever it may be. Of course, filtering in by name, phone, however you see fit. You can pull up the profile for any of these vendors or contacts. You can see any assigned work orders to a particular vendor, contact notes, the ability to edit or remove that particular vendor. You can add new contacts, of course. So we can add a new owner here. We can add a new vendor. Tenants are added from the Units and Tenants tab. You can add new managers as well. So if we select, manager, it's going to tell us that we need to add that there. It tells us tenants with this. Owners, vendors, and other, which are just any type of contact, can all be added through this form here, which will show up underneath this page. You will see an icon to the right of many of these particular contacts, and this is letting you know the online status for each of these particular contacts and whether or not they're set up for their own portals. So we do have owners portals and tenant portals. This particular one says it's an active online account, so we know that this particular owner has set up their owner's portal and has access to the details that are respective to their particular units being managed. In this tenant here, you can see that this one is pending online registration, so this tenant has received an invite, but they haven't followed through in setting up their tenant portal. So this is a good way to sort of know where everyone currently stands, and you can go through and encourage each of these people to follow through with setting up their respective portal. That will make your life a lot easier in terms of communication, particularly with online payments from tenants and with owners being able to see their units under management, work orders in progress, having access to their owner statements that have been generated, and finances and so on. The next page we have over here on the left is the tasks page. And so you have a standard task scheduler over here on the left. With this, you can add a particular task to yourself or a colleague within your company and schedule these out. You can see any tasks that have been scheduled to yourself or other colleagues within your company with the ability to toggle between yourself and all colleagues here with this icon. The add option here for scheduled events. So this will add a scheduled item to your calendar here. Or adding a to-do as well, like we had seen on the Home tab earlier, the to-do items. And of course, you can see all of your to-dos here with the ability to manipulate those as needed. On the left, again, we have the document storage, and so you can see all of the documents that we currently have within this demo account. With any of these particular documents, we can select them. We can do mass actions like moving them, changing the group for these. We can edit that particular document, change the name of it to something a little bit more user-friendly. We can add it and change the group for it. Of course, mark it as completed. We can trash any of these agreements if we need to. That'll automatically add it to the trash tab. We can then restore that document as needed, of course. Then it will show back up under our live documents. Dragging and dropping documents over here on the right hand side automatically will upload a new one in line with these documents here. We can filter these based on groups, name, relation, whatever it may be. Next up, we have the messages system. With messaging, you can send messages to anyone who has set up an online account, whether that's an owner or a tenant, a colleague within your own company, whatever it may be. To compose a new message, just clicking here. We can choose to send messages to each of the tenants by just looking up their names. A particular unit we can look up, owner, manager, and then of course we can send this as well to all tenants if we need to send out an email blast to all tenants to let them know about something going on with the company. We can see any sent messages or deleted messages as well, by seeing each of these respective folders. Finally, I guess I should mention the support tab. If you ever have any questions about the software, certainly we'd love to hear from you. Within the support section, you can ask questions, you can search our support forums, see some of our other demo videos and tutorial items that'll help you with getting started on your account.